We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Giants.
Hey, New York, we kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And all right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game. Not something that could have gone wrong.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Yellow. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Saunders. A gain there of 21 yards. The first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Okay, right? Down. Trouble, 38, 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Foul. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the 18-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
He'll look to throw. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. The next connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 red.
They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Saunders. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Escapes the defender. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here we go.
On first down, right back to Benson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Ready. 7-5.
Looking to throw. Peck. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Dragons, Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, standing just outside his own goal line. A little juke. Going to be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and got the play to be successful.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Giants at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throw caught by Howard on the slant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
62 press. Set. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
On 1st down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defense in front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, get their shoulders square, and give their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That burst good for 20 on a 1st down.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Okay, ready? Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Now back to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Down. Black, 95. 10 cycles. Set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 52 Blues.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Set, hut. 50, ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but now before he's across the 35. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs were so committed to denying the big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Peck. Lots of screen pass. That's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped it pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd and 11. It is caught at the 7-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And this one is right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too hard.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. On the gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to hang on the first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, trying to go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
13-yard
Set.
line.
Yellow. 22. Set. Huh?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 13 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because they've played very smoky in the bandit list. They've got a long way to go. and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Nothing, not 19 seconds.
Looking to throw. Pack. Open man here is Benson. Now the Card's going to call another timeout. Their second. As the Cardinals stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, he was a busy man out the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap 60, tap 60. 79 Broncos.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Off play action. Peck. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. It would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Arizona.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
30-yard line.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Gets around him. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He connects with Hyatt.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down.
Let's go. Red 45. White.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 67 yards. And the Giants have 6 to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Peck. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a good defensive. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Back
line.
to throw. Peck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That's early. They cleared their lead and just told them to build it down offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And able to get this out to the 25. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Operating from the gun. Peck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Peck. That is a rookie from Auburn. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A 28-yard gain. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking right side, he's got him in. That's Benson. And he's got this down to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here we go. 7 Pirates.
A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
Off the play fake. Peck. He finds McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First down, Arizona.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Peck. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
19, 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Peck will try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And this one is right down the middle. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means